All right, guys, I got to get right on into this. They have a new video angle of the they have a new video angle of the shooter. You're not going to believe this. So take a look at this. There was people out there near that building on the roof, and they saw the guy the whole time, and they started alerting people. This is unbelievable. So take a look at this right here.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I get some beautiful places to support this ocean.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there.
You clearly
right there.
see
See him? He's laying down. See him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
Look, he's laying down. He's going to be creeping up further.
What's happening?
This is crazy.
Yeah, look.
There he is.
Because we have millions and millions.
Look, he's crawling.
Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals.
He's
We
on
have
the roof. He's
drug
right
dealers. We have people that
Right
should not
here,
be here.
right on the roof.
It's
Look at that.
You went right on the roof, big guy.
He was doing the job.
That's crazy. He literally was going up. The roof is on a slant, and he was literally bear crawling up the roof. And people saw him, and they were trying to alert people. Hello, let me make it bigger.
I wouldn't even be doing this. I get some beautiful places to support this ocean.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof.
And there is a police officer. Hold on, let me see. There's a police officer right there. There's one. There's a police officer in the front, and there's a police officer right there. And the crowd is telling them, "Come over here." There's a guy on the roof with a gun, and they're standing right there. The police, they dropped the ball on this one.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look.
All they had to do was go to the side.
There he is right there. Right there. See him? He's laying down. See him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And so I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
There he is.
Because we have millions and
Look, he right there.
millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals.
He's
We
on
have
the roof. He's
drug
right
dealers. We have
They're saying officer, he's right there. So if the officer that came on this side of the roof, they would have saw him.
people that
Right
should not be
here,
here.
right on the roof.
It's much
He's
tougher
standing up
than
now.
Look at that. That is crazy.
it happened.
You went right on the roof, big guy.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't
And they were telling that the officers he's on the roof. The police dropped the ball on that one. Because if I'm a police officer and you say somebody on the roof with a firearm, I'm calling the Secret Service. Like, look, we got somebody up here now. We gotta get him off the stage. Please get him off the stage now. Get him off the stage now. Not yesterday, like right now. Get him off the stage. Hey, what's going on, Janet? What's up, J Boss? Dana, Shara King, what's going on? They had more than enough time to get him off that stage until they took care of the guy on the roof. They had more than enough time. They dropped the ball. That's unbelievable. He was bold too, because I think in his planning, he had no idea people were going to be that close. People are going to be that close to where he going to be at. People literally warned him. He's right there on the roof. And then I heard that while this was going on, people in the stands started hearing it, and they started pointing. Like they could see him from their vantage point. Oh, you saw the footage for the first time, Candace? You saw the Zapruder film. Okay, from the raw footage you saw, did Lee Harvey Oswald do it? Because they said it's a magic bullet theory, like the bullet curved and came back. Nope. That shot came from the front. That was the kill shot came because the first shot he was holding his throat. And then the kill shot came from the front. Because the first bullet hit him and Governor Connolly. Because Governor Connolly started wincing as well in pain. So the bullet went through Kennedy and hit Connolly. And as they were like wincing in pain, then the kill shot came from the front. You clearly see it. But in this case here, as you could see, they were pointing to the man on the roof. They were pointing to him. Look at the people are watching him right now. They're watching him. And they telling people that he's on the roof. They're telling them, they're like, bro, he's on the roof right here, and he got a gun.
He was doing his job. I wouldn't even be doing this.
That's crazy. They dropped the ball on this, man. They most certainly did. And there's a little girl there with her dad, and she's watching it. The little girl is watching it. And the police just like, they don't know what this is crazy. They're not even listening to the speech right now. They're worried about that guy on the roof. It's crazy, man. Now we know that this more than likely could have been okay.
Yeah, look. Yeah, look.
There he is.
Because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals.
He's
We
on
have
the roof. He's
drug
right.
dealers. We have people that
Right
should not be
here.
here.
Right on the roof.
It's much
He's
tougher
standing up
than
now.
it happens.
You went right on the roof, big guy.
He was doing his job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful places across the ocean, the
Look, they're all
Mediterranean,
pointing.
the Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
And there go the police right there. Them two dropped the ball. Actually, it's three of them. Oh, they dropped the ball, man. You can clearly see them. It's crazy, man. No, you can clearly see that they're looking because the people pointing up there and the police is going to see what's going on. They're circling around there, but they couldn't see on top of they had to come to the side of the building to actually see them. They were on the wrong side. No, that wasn't the Secret Service right there. That was police. You know how like when you go to an event, you have police out there? What's going on? Pookie X, what's going on? You said, was it really incompetence? I'm not saying that they were incompetent, but if people are pointing at the guy on the roof and they said it took about 5 minutes for him to get to his vantage point. It took about 5 minutes. They were complaining for 5 minutes almost. So they had about 5 minutes to secure that area and get him off stage. They could have literally, because it took him a while to do it, so they could have got him off stage. Well, you can clearly see the police is right there by the building. Now, it did get to. I'm pretty sure it might have got to the Secret Service because they were zeroed in on that building, but they couldn't see him because it was a slant. The roof had a slant. He was climbing up the slant. So yeah, it's anytime a president gets hurt, it is their fault. It's on they take the brunt of that. So it was a L on their point. Yes. Oh, you say, I think it's incompetence, but it's hard to believe that they were that slow. Yeah. Anytime a president gets hurt, they take a L on it. I would take a L on that. I would have had all them rooftops secured, every last rooftop. Yeah, there is a ladder. He used a ladder to get up there. Let me go back. I don't know if you can see it. But there is a ladder. And the people saw him the whole time.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there.
It's not I can't see it from that vantage point, but it's on the other side of that door. There's like a little divider there, but the roof, the ladder is on the other side.
Right there, see him? He's like,
the ladder is on the other side.
down, see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
But when he first got on the roof, people said that they saw him with the rifle. But yeah, Ladybug Lisa, the ladder's on the other side. Yep, you're right. The ladder's on the other side. Yep. Because you probably wondering, how did he get up there? There is a ladder in the back. So yeah, they take a L on this one because their president got hit. So, and I know they upset about it because they failed. They should have basically had Secret Service manning the rooftops. They'll do it next time though. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, the kid didn't care who saw him. Right. He just gonna do it anyway. It's crazy, man. This people is possessed, man. We were talking about that on another video, how it's not gonna be an energy out here. People are possessed. They just get in that energy, just get into people and they lose it. Yeah, an innocent man. So it's an L all the way around, Prancer. Somebody lost their life here. Because I would like to know who is in charge of the plans for this security. And I want to know why y'all didn't secure those rooftops. And the same thing go, because what if Biden was speaking out there? You know, so they have to be. I mean, nothing to be fair, nothing has happened since Reagan. Except for the shoe incident. When somebody threw a shoe at Bush. I think that was overseas when that happened. So this video will pretty much tell you that they dropped the ball. But shout out to the sniper that got him. He 100% did his job. 100%. You said this world is in a different dimension. We're in pure evil and chaos. It's crazy. But you can clearly see it. And they were sitting, the lady was yelling it. He's over here. We can see him. And they're going on the other side. If I saw him up there with a gun, I'm going to turn into Officer Tackleberry, if you know what I mean. Police Academy. I would have got his ass raped. Me and him would have been going at it on the roof. Because I would have been licking shots at him from the roof. I would have told him to get down. I say, if you don't get down, them shots is coming for you. I'd have been doing all type of, you know how Tackleberry used to do a roll? I would have did a roll like I'm Tackleberry. Like I'm Officer Tackleberry, man. You remember the Tackleberry is the greatest cop ever. Officer Tackleberry. And then remember he met his old lady, she liked guns too. He was in heaven. And believe it or not, out here where I live, we had a cop out here like that. I believe he retired now. And guess who got stopped by him? Me. He was notorious out here. Notorious. And one night I was coming home from work. You know, in the wintertime, it get dark outside. And I used to go down the street all the time. Every now and then I go down the street. And you know how they redo the pavement? And the street is very like smooth. And I just decided that I'm just gonna speed, right? I didn't see nobody outside. And I just started speeding. The next thing you know, blue lights is in back of me. I said, what in the world? And as soon like the blue lights in back of me, so I pull over. I said, I'm caught now. I'm caught because I was doing about 60. I'm caught. So then when he pulled up, like in back of me, the bright lights was blinding me. Because he had the spotlight on too, so I couldn't see him. So he's coming up to the door. I had the windows down, and he had the flashlight in my face. I couldn't really see him. And then I kind of briefly saw him. I said, "Oh my God, I got Tackleberry." I said, first of all, he said, "How you doing?" He was chewing gum. He's chewing gum so bad that I wanted some gum. That's how he was chewing his gum. He said, "How you doing?" I said, "Officer, I have a question." Shoot. Like chewing his gum. He said, "Go ahead, shoot." I said, "Officer, where were you?" He said, he said, "I got a good hiding place." He said, "I know you didn't see me." You know, like breathing and chewing his gum. He said, "I knew you didn't see me. Yeah, I clocked you." And I came on out. And I was like, where? I said, "Officer, seriously, you got me. I don't know where you were." He said, yeah, I got a good spot. He said, "Nobody gets past me. Nobody." He said that he was Officer of the Week 3 weeks in a row. Officer of the Week. He said, "Yeah, I was Officer of the Week 3 weeks in a row when I was doing this different tactic." He wrote so many tickets that he was Officer of the Week 3 weeks in a row, yo. And he was like, "I know you didn't see me." He said, "I got you." I got you. You know, and he was like, "Let me see your credentials." He's chewing his gum. So then I gave it to him. He said, "All right, I'll be right back. Sit tight." So then he went back, and he didn't even go to his car. He walked halfway. He looked at my license, looked at my license plate. He came back. He said, "Look here, I'm about to get off my shift. You lucky. I don't feel like doing no paperwork." He said, "I've already got my quota for this month." He said, "Just be safe going home." So then I was like, "Sir," I said, "please don't give me a ticket, but do you know who you remind me of?" He said, "Tackleberry." Everybody tells him that. He looked just like Tackleberry. From Police Academy. Then he started telling me, I said, do you collect guns? He said, yep. And I started to ask him what's his favorite one. And then he showed me, he said, see this one? This is my special one. Then he had one on his left side. He right-handed. He had one on his left side. And he had 2 shotguns in his car. He was telling me. But yeah, man, that's who they needed out there that day. They needed him out there. He would have took care of that guy on that roof. He would have took care of him. No problems needed. And this guy used to always make the newspaper. This dude, he don't matter where the criminal, he'll chase you in the bush. It don't matter. He gonna get you. You said the gun earmuffs made in China? Yeah, actually, the ones I had when I used to go to the gun range are made in China. But dude, I gotta see this video again. This is crazy.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place to support the ocean.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there. See him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And son, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy, because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals.
He's
We
on
have
the roof. He's
drug
right
dealers. We have people that
Right
should not be
here, right
here.
on the roof.
It's much
He's
tougher
standing
than
up now.
it happens.
You went right on the roof, big guy.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful
with the audience, and he paused for a second and he said, guys, I just finished talking to the former president. You would think that he would be down. I mean, he's in the saddle. He's excited. And I said, is there anything that I could, share with the audience? And he paused for a second and he said, can you just tell him I love him? Just tell him I love him. And I appreciate them. And he said, did you see the people in the audience? Typically when shots are fired, there would be a stampede. But he said, did you hear them stand firm with me, stand firm with the country? And this is a president that wanted to let everyone know, let the world know that he's resilient. I mean, we talk all the time about what leaders do behind closed doors when tragedy happens and when they've not even met with gunfire. Most presidents aren't met with gunfire. We saw how he responds when gunfire is there. And I don't think that should be lost on us. But in a moment where he could be focused on himself, he just wanted me to let everyone know that he loved them. He loves them.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. President! Mr. President!
recovering, and we had a short but good conversation. Jill and I are keeping him and his family in our prayers. We also extend our deepest condolences to the family of the victim who was killed. He was a father. He was protecting his family from the bullets that were being fired, and he lost his life. God love him. We're also praying for the full recovery of those who were injured. And we're grateful to the Secret Service agents and other law enforcement agencies and individuals who risked their lives literally for our nation. As I said last night, there is no place in America for this kind of violence or any violence for that matter. An assassination attempt is contrary to everything we stand for as a nation, everything. It's not who we are as a nation. It's not America. And we cannot allow this to happen. Unity is the most elusive goal of all, but nothing is important than that right now, unity. We'll debate and we'll disagree. That's not going to change, but we're going to not lose sight, in fact, who we are as Americans. Look, Vice President Harris and I were just briefed in the Situation Room by my Homeland Security team, including the Director of the FBI, the Secretary of Homeland Security, the Attorney General, the Director of the Secret Service, my Homeland Security Advisor, the National Security Advisor, and we're going to continue to be briefed. The FBI is leading this investigation, which is still in its early stages. We don't yet have any information about the motive of the shooter. We know who he is. I urge everyone, please, don't make assumptions about his motives or his affiliations. Let the FBI do their job and their partner agencies do their job. I'm instructed that this investigation be thorough and swift, and the investigators will have every resource they need to get this done. Look, as this investigation continues, here's what we're going to do. First, Mr. Trump, as a former president and nominee of the Republican Party, already receives a heightened level of security. And I've been consistent in my direction of the Secret Service to provide him with every resource, capability, and protective measure necessary to ensure his continued safety. Second, I've directed the head of the Secret Service to review all security measures for the Republican National Convention, which is scheduled to start tomorrow. And third, I've directed an independent review of the national security at yesterday's rally to assess exactly what happened. And we'll share the results of that independent review with the American people as well. And finally, I'll be speaking more about this tonight at greater length from the Oval Office. We must unite as one nation. We must unite as one nation to demonstrate who we are. And so may God bless you all and may God protect our troops. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, when you spoke to
Good afternoon. Last
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look, Gary is right there.
where?
Right there, see him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And son, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're gonna make America better than ever before. We're gonna make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy, because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals.
He's
We
on
have
the roof. He's
drug
right
dealers. We have people that
Right
should not be
here,
here.
right on the roof.
It's much
He's
tougher
standing
than
up now.
it happens.
You went right on the roof, big guy.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some.
I don't know if y'all saw that. I had played it again. Yeah, he was getting into position, Antoine. And they were telling him he's on the roof. He got a gun. It's crazy. Yeah, he was getting in position. I mean, he's right there. And the little girl was looking at him and her dad. They were looking at him on the roof. And the cops go on the other side. I said, Antoine, they needed a tackleberry out there. Because I would have told, I'm like, man, somebody alert the Secret Service. I mean, this man's on the roof with a gun. Let's go ahead and buck him down. Get him off, or get him out, get him off that stage. Come on, Mr. President, get off the stage. Let's go. Or something. Because it took a while. Because they saw him immediately on that roof. They saw him. That's crazy. He said Eugene Tackleberry. That's right. They needed a Tackleberry, man. All somebody had to do was just sneak up the roof because he's already trying to get in position. So he has somebody ease up on that roof and just buck his ass from the back. That's it. It's over with. I got him. He lit up like a Christmas tree, but he's good. We y'all continue. We'll figure this thing out on the roof. We'll have him here for a minute, but it's over with. Because you see from that vantage point, okay, boom, he's trying to get in position and have somebody just sneak up there on that ladder and be ready to buck him. I don't know. I guess that's easier said than done. No, it was people pointing and saying that he's on the roof. There was people doing it. No, they were pointing. A lot of people were pointing and telling that he was up there trying to get the police to see it. I just wish somebody had snuck up on that roof while he was getting in position and said, "You going down today," and just unloaded on him. That's it. All she wrote. Y'all go ahead and continue with the rally. We'll take care of him up here. Go ahead and take care of him. Don't worry, everything's good now. Everything's good. Y'all make sure y'all bring somebody to come get him off this roof. Man. I never forget. We was at a outdoor concert, and this guy was walking around with a damn trench coat on. This was towards the end of the concert. He had walked in. Me and my date I was with, he said, "It's time to go." That's what she said. "It's time to go." She looked at me. "It's time to go." That's what I said, because he looked at us. And he had that dazed look in his face. He just gave me a head nod. I gave him a head nod back. I said, "It's time to go." Because I had my piece in the trunk. And, you know, I ain't had nothing on me. I don't know what he had. And I don't know how he got in there through the gate. He must have snuck in. I was like, "It's time to go, man. It's damn near 90 degrees out here." He had a coat on. No, thank you. Yep. We kind of like, we didn't run off because we didn't want him to think we were running from him. We just kind of eased on, and as soon as we got out of his sight, we trotted to the car. But nothing happened. He was I heard he was homeless. But I think he was, I don't know where he came from, but I was like, "It's time to go." Hey, Andrea. Yeah, this whole Trump thing is crazy. The guy was on the roof, Andrea. Let me show you if you haven't seen it. Hold on.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look, there he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And Scott, I'm here with you, fighting like hell to get a senator.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than other people. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy, because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals.
He's
We
on
have
the roof. He's
drug
right
dealers. We have people that
Right
should not be
here,
here.
right on the roof.
It's much
He's
tougher
getting
than
us now.
it happens.
He went right on the roof again.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place to support the ocean, the
Look, they're all pointing.
the Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look, there he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
Yeah, they spotted him, and they say he was up there for between 3 to 5 minutes on the roof trying to get in position. Yeah, he had time. They were pointing the whole time. It's crazy. There's more video because people had their cell phones out. And there's a video of the aftermath when they had took him down. Well, he was in back of the building and he climbed up the ladder, and there's a slant on the right on the ladder. So if you were in front of the building, you couldn't see him. But if you stand to the side of the building, you could see him in a prone position, bear crawling up to get in position. That's what the people were saying. Some think it could have been a warning. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm just saying that it took forever for them to because they said that one guy that was out there, he said it took between 3 to 5 minutes for him to get in position. And all the time they were yelling to the police that he was right there the whole time. And they saw him shoot. They saw him. They were seeing him shoot, and then they saw him when he passed. They saw the whole thing. Yeah, the guy was trying to tell him he's right there. And I heard that people that was sitting on the stands at the event, they saw it. They started pointing that there's somebody on the roof in the distance. So I don't know. I don't know why it took so long. I don't know. We will never know. And the crazy thing is, when he was getting in position, that you could clearly see this Secret Service sniper pointed right in that direction. So he knew something was over. I guess they figured they got alerted to something because he was pointing in that direction. And then when the shots rang out, he put his head up like, what? And then he put his head back down in the sights, and then he got him. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what in the world. No, when the shots rang out, the sniper kind of put his head up like he was like shocked. And then he put his head back in the sights and got him. You know, he got sight on him. But he let off a few shots before they were able to get him. But people watched the whole thing. There was people standing right there watching him shoot. And there was a little girl there with her dad watching him. They watched the whole thing. Because if you stand to the side of the building, you can see him clearly. It's crazy. And the cops were on the other side. They were telling him he's right here, but they're in the front of the building. Like, no, come to where they're pointing, and then you'll see it. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. They had enough time to get him off stage. I don't know if he had a scope or not. I'm sure he did. They said he had a rifle in his hand, and he's bear crawling up the roof because the roof was on a slant. Because here, I'll show you again. You could clearly see it.
Instead, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy, because we have millions and
Look, you can clearly see him. He bear crawling.
millions of people in our
So if they had to came to the side of the building, they would have saw him.
country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals.
He's
We
on
have
the roof. He's
drug
right
dealers. We have people that
Right
should not be
here,
here.
right on the roof.
It's much
Look at him.
He's standing up now.
it happens.
You went right on the roof, big guy.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place with the gorgeous ocean.
It's crazy. Look at the police. See him? There's a police officer right there, and there's one all the way in the front. 2 police officers right there. So the police was around the building when he was shooting. Insane. The guy said they were going in the opposite direction to where they were pointing. Yeah, unreal but real. It's crazy. Because I'm like, if you telling me he's on the roof, I'm going over to that side to see what you're saying. Freaking crazy, man. Yeah, I think the way he looked like he had something going on in his mind, obviously. He wasn't right upstairs. So that's pretty much it. He wasn't right upstairs. He wasn't right at all. He was not right upstairs. He was not right in the head. You say you learn to trust your senses, right? You say he wants to ensure his victory. No, that wasn't orchestrated. I don't think so. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because if he did orchestrate it, right, somebody's gonna rat on him. They're not letting him get away with anything. So that's not true. Because now he's running the risk of anything happening to him. I mean, he's running the risk of not winning at all. So I don't think so. I mean, think about it. They looking for anything on him, right? So why he's already in the hot water? So why would he do that? You got to think about that. Now he always, got a magnifying glass on him. Yeah, they definitely, so I don't think it's that. Guy was crazy. That's all. Oh, wow. I haven't seen her in a long time. Holy crap. I think he's going to gain a lot of votes off this. It's crazy, man. But anyway, let me get out of here. I just wanted to show you that new angle that was circulating on Twitter. But anyway, I'll be back if something break off. If not, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'll catch you guys later. All right, y'all.